Marky Worthington Podcast all day.
All day.
Dream by night.
Don't buy me a drink. Just give me $10.
Oh, dude, you look sweet. Yeah, you got a big beard, dude.
Go down to the strip club with your floppy disk and turn it into a hard drive.
Yeah, right. Thrown out by Big Tony.
We're here to name names and make people feel more ashamed for shit that they're not proud of.
Me and my best friend, Marky Worthington.
No, whatever it is.
Welcome to the Marky Worthington Comedy Podcast, episode 160 with new guest, first time on the show. Introduce yourself, girls. We got
Makedonka
and Marie.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, I'm glad that we timed this perfectly so that you've already sold out like multiple shows in the Comedy Festival and you have nothing to promote right now, which is exactly what I go
perfect,
for.
yeah.
I usually come in after someone's already done all the promotion themselves and all the hard work, and then I just usually pick up the pieces, but you guys are still going strong. So, off the back of your recent Comedy Festival show, how's things? How's comedy going? How's your world looking?
The phone hasn't stopped ringing.
Yeah.
Mostly from scam calls from different countries.
Typically.
But
yeah.
No, we've been on a high. Yeah, I've just been doing bits and pieces, I guess, since our show. We're hoping to go to Sydney in September with it.
I was going to ask if you're going to do other shows with it. It seems like a lot of work went in.
Yeah.
You need to do more than 3.
Yeah.
Well, originally it was just going to be one time. So we were pretty stoked to get 2 and 3.
Let's be
now...
honest, it's never one time. It's always at most half a time is what you're like, look, if I half sell, if there's 100 seater, if I sell 50, I'll be cheering. That's what you tell yourself. Like, when you budget for a show, you're like, all right, so how many tickets do I need to sell to break even? And that's your goal.
Yeah, we were harassing our
That's
our
always
friends
your
and
break
family.
even. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when they bought tickets, and then obviously, we sold out the first show. A surprise to us as well.
Absolutely.
Not to discredit, obviously, our comedic
not to shit
talent.
talk ourselves,
But then when they offered us the second one, we were like, yeah, okay, I guess. And then we're like, now we really have to hassle like people that we don't know. And then when the third one happened, we were like, well, at least we have people in our first 2 shows to come and watch.
We've really run out of people. We've really run out.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you to people that bought tickets.
I still don't reckon that you've run out. I reckon that, maybe in Canberra, but let's see how Sydney.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
Yeah. Well, we just, I think we want to do this at as many festivals as we can until, it essentially runs its course. Because we film the Canberra show, so then we'll release the footage once we've kind of stopped performing it live. Mm-hmm. And then we'll try and do something else so we don't get bored of it. Yeah, well, that's another thing too, even just with a bit, aside from a whole show, if I've got a bit that I think is going well, eventually I do it so much that it's like, I wonder why that bit that always does so well did shit tonight. And I'll watch the video back and I'm not even into it saying the bit. It's robotic.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there going oh fuck it, you guys get it,
And that's your sign to move on, really.
Yeah, or just to well, to be fair, I rarely stick with a bit for that long because I just can't fucking stay with one thing.
What's your length of time that you would stick with a bit?
A single bit, fucking at most 3 things. I literally, sometimes I'll have it in the backlog in case one of my new bits fucks out.
That's fair.
And I'll just go straight into an old bit. But ideally, I will run a new bit 3-4 times. When I was I did an opening spot for someone, and one of the local comedians was in the crowd at that gig,
and sang it with you.
No, that. Oh yeah, I just brought it out to you.
Now you finish it off. No,
I just threw the mic down. All right, you know how it goes. Let's hear it. Sing it with me, Beso. My dad hit me. They just say the fucking punchline. So they
dad's punchline.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Sorry. Enough about dads.
Yeah. Let's not get into that.
Beltline.
It's a different podcast.
Yeah, go on.
No, and he was saying oh man, that was really your set was really strong at the start there, and I unironically that was the moment that I realised oh yeah, that's what happens when you practice your set. Like, I unironically said to him, yeah, look, I was like, I practiced that. I didn't realise how good it is when you, like, practice it. He thought I was joking. I'm literally just going like, yeah, I don't know if you've done this before, but if you, like, write out your set and go over it before you go on stage, it's actually so much better. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm not joking, dude. I've never done that before. Like, this is the first time. When I opened for that person, I was like, this is the first time I've actually fucking done. When I did my solo show, someone came up to me, because it was mostly Canberra comedians that rocked up, and someone said, like, it's good to see, like, your set planned.
It's like preparation helps.
It's good. That's actually so good. It means that, like, it's good to know it can be done. Like, I literally have never considered
it's
actually.
Like preparation helps, eh, Mark?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. Hey, speaking of preparation, there was a bunch of prep that would have went into this show. What was that like?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So much. Well, the thing with our show was that it wasn't just me doing half of it and Makedonka doing the other half of it. It was, we did the majority of it together. So it meant we had to catch up and practice it together. Like, we couldn't practice it separately at all, or very little.
Marie had to learn how to like me.
Oh, damn.
So now we're the
I'm
best
still
of friends.
learning.
The best of
Was
friends.
that the hardest part?
Fortunately, we have a similar sense of humour and we work the same.
Yeah.
See?
What did you learn from Marie, Makedonka?
I learned that she has the patience of an angel, because I wouldn't be able to work with someone with my...
But see, I think I work likewise.
Yeah.
So the preparation I thought was intense. We only met really properly in November.
Yep.
And the show's obviously in March.
Yeah.
And we'd met kind of, maybe was it 4 days before, a week before, we had to actually give the title of our show, photos, and a blurb about the show. And we literally just met. So it was intense from the start.
Yeah, we trauma bonded.
No,
That's a quick way to just cut through the weeds.
It's honestly the most appealing way to me. It's like, because then I don't have to do small talk. You know what I mean? Oh, we're doing a show together. Fantastic. Anyway,
What's it
here's the
called?
process. Yeah, but it was great, because when they asked, I got a call and asked if I would do a split bill, and I just said, who do you have in mind? And then when they said Marie, I was like, I'll take her.
Wait, so the festival fucking connected you, like some sort of Cupid thing?
Yeah, because
because
we applied individually, and then they asked if we wanted to do a split bill instead.
Oh, damn.
So with
Is that
me,
not a common thing?
I don't know.
Look, it's not a good sign. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. It is a good sign. It's like...
Well, because we weren't really known in Canberra, so I think it made sense, like, as a safeguard for the festival.
Yeah.
They still wanted to give us an opportunity.
I think it's such a, like...
I loved it.
It worked out perfect.
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think if that wasn't proposed to you, this may not have happened.
Yeah, and I think that everything happens for a reason, because when we got together, we were kind of initially going to do the whole half thing, but I think we kind of wanted to do a few things together, and then I think it just snowballed from there, being like, actually, let's do everything together and a little bit of it by ourselves.
Yeah, because we had so many ideas for the stuff to do together. We were like, hang on a minute. And at one point we thought we wouldn't do any solo. We did a little bit of solo each.
Yeah.
But yeah, the majority was together. So the preparation was a bit more intense in that we always had to keep catching up and rehearse.
Yeah.
And the other challenge was that we didn't really show anyone what we'd done, because we couldn't really go to open mics and do our bits together. Man, and that was stressful.
For anyone that didn't see the show or doesn't know what we're talking about, yeah. Well, firstly, what the fuck? I mean,
fuck those guys.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
How are you listening to my podcast?
Get off episode 160. Just move on.
Yeah, if you've come in late.
Too late. You had your chance.
Yeah. No, sorry, can you go?
It's Aerobics Wog Style, right?
Correct.
So talk me through it. What the fuck is that?
Mariam?
Oh my god, what is it? I can't. So how do I even describe it?
Well, so I think it was just kind of like, we just sat down at a cafe, I think randomly, and just started brainstorming names, things. Because Marie used to be a PT. I think you're doing it now as well. She's back into it. Well, we're both wogs. So we're like, let's play on our strengths, which is something that we can't help, which is being ethnic. And then Marie over here being like a fit bitch. And we're just like, let's see what we can do with that. And then all of a sudden it was just kind of we're actually making fun of things and putting like our own little spin of it. And then Marie just comes out with, what about Aerobics Wog Style? And I just went, shut up. And I was like, that's it. That's the show name. Because we had a whole bunch of other ones. I don't remember what they were.
Yeah.
But as soon as you said Aerobics Wog Style, because the original is Aerobics Oz Style, and you have to, like, back in the day, you'd have to suffer through that until Cheese TV or Toasted TV.
I remember.
Came on,
Yeah.
And I was like, at the time, I didn't appreciate it because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, my dad fucking loved that show.
I bet he did. I bet he did.
I'm sure he did.
I bet he did.
Go back to your room. Watching aerobics.
Yeah, I'm getting fit, son. Get out of here. But yeah, so that's how that happened. So out of thin air, we just kind of brainstorming names. And then, do you want to tell them about Michelle?
So I used to...
Hang on, just quickly.
Oh, sorry.
I like the parody of Fitbit as well, the Fitbitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Thank
you said Fitbitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I get it.
I love it. So it's not just Aerobics Wog Style, it's also like, alright, it's like a spin-off thing of like product placement.
It's a little
like,
golden nugget.
You know what
Sponsored.
do you know what helps me with my Aerobics Wog Style?
Fit bitches.
Fitbitch. Download the Fitbitch app.
I mean, I feel
If you
like
say it 3 times fast.
Marie appears behind you.
that is
In a mirror.
frightening.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Bloody Fitbitch.
Me at night. Fit bitch.
Marimo.
She's in front of you instead. What about, so there's been a lot of like you said, a lot of work go into it, multiple shows. Would you ever do another Canberra show at a bigger venue? Like, I'm picturing the Hellenic Club. Imagine how great that would be.
I mean, it is made for this show.
Yeah. I mean, even just a poster in the lobby at the Hellenic Club will get this fucking thing off the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
We've definitely considered doing that. Not necessarily at the Hellenic Club, but other venues outside of comedy festivals, especially for this show.
Yeah. I could picture that. Like, maybe if you wanted to... the reason I say this is because once you tour it, and I made this mistake with my show. It's not really a mistake. It's kind of...
Happy accident.
No, it was not quite. A happy accident is where, like, it turns out better. A mistake in my mind is when you fucked it up, be happy to live with it.
Sure.
The first time I ever did my recent solo show, I was happy with it. Like, the jokes all were, like, I phrased them, worded them, delivered them how I wanted. Crowd wasn't massive, that's fine. Lighting, sound was great, all that's good. However, I can't help but feel if I had toured that show, like if I'd have done it multiple times and then did it as an hour show and recorded that version, it would have been better because I was sort of had practiced it a bit more. Whereas I'm happy with it as it is, and it'll go out like it is when I finish editing, which is fucking annoying. Like, editing is a lot of effort. As you can see, this show has not been edited, and there's, like, if we're not exactly right into this right now, then fucking...
Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad,
We've
so
just
sad.
essentially had a conversation,
Yeah. So that's the problem. But here, would you do like a tour and then come back and record it? Like, after you've done, like, say Sydney or whatever, you'd probably want like a Canberra recording of it, right?
Well, we've got a Canberra recording of it.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
So you did record?
We
Yeah.
did record. We recorded our second show.
Yeah.
But, you know, in not in hindsight, like, I'm glad we recorded it, but yeah, would it have been better if we'd done it more times and then recorded it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, essentially we filmed this one, I guess, to sort of use small clips to sort of advertise future shows, because we would love to take this wherever, I guess, we'd be accepted or wherever we could organise it. But also we would like to collaborate on more shows in the future. So, and sort of, we kind of typecast ourselves for this show just to get, I guess, our names out there, and we played to our strengths. But in the future, it would be nice to just touch on other, like, subjects and topics and sort of bring in a wider crowd as well. So we filmed this one just to, I guess it's a good measurement in the future to see how much we've progressed and grown, because we really didn't have too much time during the festival for like tech rehearsals, for example, was because they have so many shows and they did such a fantastic job with giving everyone like half an hour or an hour of tech, and we had a few extra technical requirements and lighting cues and stuff, so we didn't really get as much time as we probably should have invested into everything. So I think doing sort of other venues, we'd have time to better prepare, get the cues ready, have like a specific, you know, setup. But it was elaborate. It was elaborate. Yeah. It was more elaborate than like just a mic on a stand, which is originally what we had signed up for, but then we just kind of, like I said, it snowballed, and then the festival was like good enough to accommodate that for us, so we were very grateful for that. But if we did go to other venues, then we'd actually have time and space to prepare a bit better. So I guess so we would like to take it elsewhere, and I think recording this show in the future could be a possibility, but we might not, because it's not cheap. Well,
mine wasn't too expensive to record. However, it's because I am doing a lot of the work myself. Like and that's the reason. Like when I set sort of the expectation of when I was going to put it out, it was always going to be not for 12 months, because I knew how long my first hour. I did it 45, not an hour. I edited it down to half an hour for YouTube. 3 years ago, and that took me like ages to fucking edit. So this time, being a longer show, more camera angles, more equipment, I learnt from my first show what angles to shoot, lighting, little things that I picked up from my first one and put it into my next one. But I was upfront about how long it's going to take me to edit. So it costs less for me to record, but it's going to cost me a lot of time to edit. Whereas that's what you're paying for. You're paying for time for someone to sit there and fucking... Worst thing is, like... so I heard a pretty good reference on a podcast the other day. I forgot. Oh, Mark Norman he edited his own thing, even at his level. But his reasoning was like he wanted to, like, he knows how the jokes should look. So he wanted that, like he didn't want someone else to edit it. Well, someone may be editing it, but he was fully directing it, as in just being so across the editing process, but I'm the same. Like I know how the jokes are meant to sound and look, so if it's not quite how I want it, then I can fuck with it, but fuck, it takes some time. Like the way I did it was I treated it like a job, like so on like whenever I'd have a spare day, like a weekend or public holiday or whatever, in like from when I recorded it to when I released it, I would go, all right, today this is my job. So I'd like clock in, take a lunch break, come back after lunch, do like 4 hours on either side of a lunch break, and that was my 8 hours a day, was just literally treat it like a job.
You have to treat it like that, otherwise you'd never get it done.
And then, but it was just also like literally like a project as well. Like, all right, this is what I want to achieve today. This is like the next steps after that, and like all this shit. Like it literally just became a full-time thing. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I think that like for my first ever thing, it was pretty good, and I hope that my next one is like a cut above that to make it. We're always trying to improve. I think as like independent artists, so to speak, I think what gets overlooked a lot is the amount of effort that actually needs to be put into everything. For example, doing your own photography. Like Marie and I shot our promo shots because I happen to have like a green screen at home. So she came over one afternoon. We just got a whole bunch of like props. We shot in front of the green screen, and we were fortunate enough that Marie had a friend who's a graphic designer.
Thank you, Tweet.
Shout out.
Oh my
god. And she did that work for us, but we had to light everything, make sure it was all, correct. So that took like a whole day, and then we had to choose the photos, and we had to like, it takes up a lot of time, and we invested in the filming and the editing because I feel like we could have done it, but it would have taken us a lot of time and energy. And it's like you said, you're basically buying time, right? And we didn't spend any of our money. Like we were fortunate enough to sort of invest back into the filming. So we didn't really like make anything from the festival, which is
fine. Yeah,
absolutely fine. But it was like, I think so much credit needs to be given to all the performers like out there that are just doing it themselves and like trying to create opportunities
Yeah.
Sure.
Green lighting yourself, man.
100%,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the time you kind of, it takes a while to fight against that like natural instinct to like not fucking do that. Like everyone sort of like people apologize for being good at stuff quite often. Like they'll be like,
It's also very Australian.
yeah, the tall poppy syndrome thing. Yeah, it's also like I think it's a big problem in just like not comedy but just in general in the performance industry.
Yeah.
A lot of I've spoke to a couple of international comedians before and they've said like, how do people make a living doing comedy in Canberra? Like in Australia even. It's just like, oh, you don't fucking make a living out of it, dude.
For the love of the game.
There's like literally just like a small percentage of people, you could probably count them like, you know, on one hand, the people that are like actually making, and it's not normally from comedy. It's because they're a comedian, they got a TV show, or they do fucking radio, which pays them enough so that they can keep doing other things.
Well, that's part of the hustle. I think it's like you can't be, like you have to be multifaceted, especially in a world of so much social media. Like I do a whole bunch of random TikToks, like just for fun to keep myself active. Like some of them are just so wacky and dumb, but in my mind I'm like, well, if someone has a laugh then I've done, you know.
And you're putting something out there, you never know.
Something out there, because it's like stand-up comedy, like you can do open mic nights like every week if you wanted to, but I feel like that has its limit. Like you've got to keep pushing yourself and extending yourself, I think, especially, and Australia as well. I feel like we tend to downplay our achievements here. Like I lived in LA for a year in 2015, and they're not afraid to talk about themselves over there. Like, I downplayed so many of my achievements, and they would do like one short film and talk about it for 5 years, you know, which is great for them. I think we should not brag, but I think you should be able to talk about what you've done and what you're doing, because you might meet someone that you'd want to collaborate with, but I think there's a bit of a stigma here. It's like, oh, that person's up themselves and that person thinks highly of themselves. But
either way, she's done amazing things. She doesn't talk herself up. Just saying. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't cut that bit out.
Don't cut that bit out. She's very accomplished. And I'm honoured to be working with her. Anyway.
Cut it out.
Very.
The honour is mine, BTS.
Oh, we're returning from the first edit I had to fucking make. Actually, that's the show covered off. We'll do this in bits. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back and talk more about what got you into comedy and that sort of stuff.
Boom.
Cool.
Please flip over the tape to side B to hear the rest of this podcast. Hey, welcome back to the show. We are we mentioned just before all of the info about the show and what got us into the show and all that sort of into your show for the comedy festival. Now let's go back further than that. What got you into comedy? Let's start with you, Makedonka.
What got me into comedy? I was actually, so this is when I was living in LA. I moved there in June 2014 and stayed till June 2015. And I'd been sort of toying with the idea of doing stand-up. And then it was the day after Robin Williams passed away.
Damn.
They had like a sign up for the Laugh Factory on, I think it's on Sunset, if my memory serves me correctly. And I just walked past and I remember thinking like, I could die tomorrow. It's very dramatic, but that's how it kind of happened in my brain because I was so scared of doing it. And it was only for 3 minutes, so I signed up and then you sort of wait 2 weeks. They give you a 2-week block to prepare yourself and then you come back and you do 3 minutes. And I did it. I got on stage. I survived. I think I blacked out. I think I remember a little bit of what I was talking about. And then I got off stage and I just had like one person be like, oh, good job. And I'm like, okay. And then I just kept torturing myself ever since then. I think, I started doing like small gigs at like Flappers Comedy Club.
Hell yeah.
And the Comedy Factory, something like that. The Comedy Store and the Laugh Factory. I always get those two. Like,
that's cool. Like I've heard both of those before. Yeah.
But and then when I moved back to Australia, I kind of took a break. Got back into it in like 2016, and then from like 2019. to COVID really messed me up, like everyone else, I suppose. But then I really only got back into comedy at the beginning of last year. So got into it just for kicks and giggles because I want to like do acting as well, comedy acting. And I just thought it would be a good way to kind of use my brain, write my own material, see what I can come up with. And then hopefully it leads into other opportunities, into like acting and, you know, film, TV. I'm not like theatre. I just love performing.
Damn. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool origin story. Like the I've heard all those clubs mentioned in podcasts before, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you watch any of the like do you watch comedy movies now and like think like, oh fuck, that like is a role that I'd like to do?
Oh, all the time. I think it's like a really good, it just keeps my brain active as well. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's what's sort of hitting and missing, I guess, these days. And I think seeing people enjoying comedy films and comedy shows still is like a good incentive to make something fresh and new, I guess, especially in Australia. Like I think we have so many talented writers and performers that we really don't utilize as much as we could. So yeah, I always just say, I'm like, not everyone can say no. I know that sounds like really weird, but you just got to keep knocking on opportunities door.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good stuff. I actually think that there's less comedy movies than there used to be, and I think that was a real tilt in people's introducing comedy into their houses. Like I feel like a lot of movies now are just like mostly like drama shit. Like it's not even movies. I feel like these days a lot of shit that I see is series. Like I miss the golden era of like the comedy movie. Like you know, I think that there's a gap in the market at the moment. I think that
it's also people's attention spans too. You know, people want quick relatable material. So sometimes it is hard to break through even some like hilarious comedy films that don't get the light of day, or some that are just like golden era, I guess, back in the day, and people still quote like Mean Girls, for example, right? Like we're yet to see kind of newer films that have that kind of pull and sort of
I'd like to see more Australian comedy movies because I see like,
and we can do it.
We
too.
have so much humor.
Yeah.
Like I think that like Aussies have such a unique and like relatable sense of humor, and that was one thing I found was missing from a lot of the comedy movies that I watched growing up. Is there would always be like the most relatable character in there would be like, because of my age when I was watching it, would have been like the kid.
Yeah.
And the thing is like the 90s American kids like had so much more than like me and my mates growing up. Like they always have like a giant fucking bedroom with like a big walk-in cupboard and everything, closet, and you just be like, you know, what the fuck? Like I want to watch a comedy movie with the kid is like sharing a room with his brother or some shit, and they fucking have to like, you know, right.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
I said kid.
Prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It's growing up is different from growing old. I get it. So that's the difference.
Now you've caught on.
They were grown up, but not grown old.
Facts.
They were grown old, not up. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I just feel like there is definitely a thing like to be said about that.
Yeah.
I think it also could spawn a new generation of, because you listen to any comedians that like you ask them like who they were inspired by.
Yeah.
It's always like
The
comedy
old school
movies.
ones,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like that. So, you know, it could also spawn a new generation of a new crop of young comedians coming up.
Do you know
as
what's
well.
a really cool series? An Australian series. I mean, Kath and Kim, obviously legendary. Am I right?
Best, yeah.
But a newer one is Fisk. Have
Oh,
you guys
so
seen
Haven't
good.
Fisk?
seen it.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Kitty Flanagan.
Kitty Flanagan.
Amazing.
Damn.
Aaron
okay.
Chan. You got Julia Samira, if I've got her last name correct. If I didn't butcher that, my apologies if so. But like that, it's such a basic concept of a show.
Yeah.
I love it.
So good.
It's
yeah.
it's very Aussie. It's very like, I think it's relatable as well. But they did such a good job at writing that show.
Good.
And I'm like, if that's what we can. And back in the day, like Black Comedy, I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Oh, it was so good too. I think it was on ABC. But Black Comedy was hilarious as well. There's a few shows that are there. We just need to keep pushing for Australian content, I think.
Sure.
Because we can really do it. But I think I feel like Australian artists don't really get acknowledged until they go overseas and make it big. Like, you got like the Rebel Wilsons and, you know,
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot to happen in Australia.
Unless they came from overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like
there's a lot of people that come from overseas and then film in Queensland. And sometimes that's a bit irritating because it's like we've got so much talent here. Like, why don't we utilize some of those people?
For
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. That's a good take on it. Yeah, I feel like comedy in Australia is at a pivotal point at the moment.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned the LA scene in 2015, right?
Yeah.
There was I listened to a lot of podcasts with comedians talking about when they got into comedy. A lot of the big comedians that I listen to on podcasts now got into comedy during the lull of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So like the 80s, 90s boom was like 80s was the boom. Guys like Bill Burr came in the 90s, and they like it was like a fucking ghost town trying to get into comedy then. Like the boom was over. It was like that.
It was very male dominated as well. Like coming from a female perspective, like even when I started doing comedy, there would be like maybe one like woman on stage, like in the whole show. And like that's slowly shifting as well, which is kind of cool as a woman myself to see, you know, multiple like women on stage and doing comedy, like getting a bit more comfortable up there.
Sure.
Like I love performing with the fellas, don't get me wrong, but it's nice also to see like a mix.
Yeah, I get you. So yeah, it's like I feel like whenever there's a lull, there's usually like it can only really go up from there. So sometimes I welcome like a lull, like I'll be like, if you can power through it,
it's like a refresh.
Yeah. It's a quote from well, to be honest, I don't know if it's the original person that said this quoted it, so I'm not going to say the quote like who quoted it, but the quote is to rebuild, you have to knock down the old. So sometimes if you see something's destroyed, it's always like a starting point. Like instead of looking at it as like everything I built is fucking gone, you know, it's like, or it's a fresh start, you know.
Well, you just have to have that mentality, right? Like when we were writing our show, some things we were like, is this actually funny?
Is this a thing?
Or is this just us? And some things we can just completely cut from the show. We're like, no, this won't slap. So, yeah.
Marie, let's
I'm much shorter than that.
And now Marie.
Let me do some push-ups.
Hangs off the wall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, comedy. How was
comedy. So what got you into comedy? And tell me where was your first comedy spot? Like where did you first do comedy?
with you?
Hey.
At the Baso.
At the Baso, yeah.
I remember it well.
Yeah,
I shit myself.
I remember getting a random fucking email that was like,
Going, fuck is this?
I'm sure I could pull it up, but
Oh God, what
That is actually
please, can I?
cute. Excuse me, good sir. May I have 5 minutes of
May
your
I?
time?
the thing is, right, even you getting into comedy was such a like professional approach. Like,
Was it?
yeah, because like
She's always polite. Can I just say one thing? Marie is always polite and considerate of everyone. And that's where I come in because I'm like, move.
I'm like, sure.
I've
Yeah.
definitely had people that are like an office person that will email me and be like, I even had this guy, like, I've given him shit for it before. He probably knows who it is, that would email if he couldn't make it and like office talk.
Bless.
Like, as in, like, due to illness, I was unable to attend the open mic on Tuesday
That
night.
sounds
You'd
like
be
a public
"Dude, what?"
servant.
Yeah.
100%.
That's public
But
servant
I
right
appreciate
there.
him telling you.
Apologies for the delay.
For that.
I am unable to attend.
I've been strucken down with the illness.
I have a physical ailment that is not repairable there by the evening.
So while I pull up that email,
Oh God.
you keep talking.
What did I say? Oh,
I will
stressing
find
me
it.
out.
Either that or I won't find it and you're off the hook.
No, you
Either
keep
that-
doing that.
you
but
keep
you
doing
keep
that.
telling us your origin story.
My
please.
my origin story. It doesn't go back
villain
that far.
origin
I'm more of a writer, so I've always like I write articles, blog posts, usually about fitness.
She's written a whole book, FYI.
And I wrote a book. And they always had like a humorous slant to them. And I kind of wanted to challenge myself. So I decided, right, I'm going to write a book. So I wrote the book, took me a few years, and I was kind of like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because I really like a big challenge. I like something that will scare me or that's really hard. And I thought, fuck, you know what? Stand-up comedy sounds like the worst thing.
Did it scare you initially?
Absolutely. And that's why I chose it.
She pooped her pants.
I pooped my pants.
Literally,
Quite
yeah.
literally.
It was messy.
It's disgusting. So I thought...
I just got 3 more subscribers. I don't know why. It's weird. You just say it. And like,
It's a niche. It's a niche thing.
So yeah, I decided that stand-up comedy was probably, honestly, the scariest thing I could think of. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do stand-up. But it took me a long time to write said email that you may or may not find. And like the stupid thought entered my head. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I was like, well, if you're going to do it, you have to do it. So I just Googled doing it, and something else came up. It was bad.
not as funny as your comedy.
Not as... Hang on. Was that an insult? I don't know. Anyway, and so you popped up. So whatever your SEO is doing well, and because I didn't know anyone in comedy.
My team does really well. Yeah.
Not a single... So I didn't know a single person in comedy. So you came up and I was like, all right, I'll just email you saying, I don't know, did I beg? Did I send a nude? I don't know. And so, yeah, that's how I got into it. And that was about 18 months ago.
By nudes, she just means like she just sent a bowl of ramen, just noodles. Just
hey,
please accept.
To conclude the origin story, I have the email.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Hang on, do you want me to read it? No, you read it. Oh, I could. No, you read it.
No, it's better in your voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to read it.
Oh my
Go on.
God.
Oh my gosh, it's like 50 million lines long.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
The audio book.
The origin story. The intro.
You wrote a book now for the audio book.
This is
Like when Star
literally
Wars
my start.
starts, and it just tells you the whole story. Okay, go.
Hi there, smiley face. My name is Marie, and I'm writing to inquire. About a spot for the comedy open mic night at the basement. I've never done this before, so if you could please let me know the process, that would be much appreciated. I'm gunning for 2 July if that's available. Any advice and instructions, much appreciated. Smiley face.
Not the instructions.
Hope you are having... I didn't know. Hope you are having a great long weekend.
I hope you are well.
Kind regards. Please send instructions. Tell me how to write a joke.
Please send instructions.
And then she
Want to
left
be
a
funny.
mobile number, which is... No.
Send nudes.
But also, that was...
When did you write back?
Hang on, we're getting to that. Well, that is the 9th of June, 2024. So within that time, you've put on a show and sold out Comedy Festival. So, hey, all started... On that
fateful day. That fateful day.
Mark is right. Sup, Marie? Yeah, all goods.
My reply, fuck off, blokes only.
And here we are. We've broken him down to accept women. No.
Oh, shit.
And then I deleted that and wrote this.
Like, nah.
It's like,
I hacked the mail server and
gotta let the
retrieved
chicks
that.
in, eh?
And to be fair, I did come back with quite a wordy response as
wow.
well. So we're not suffering alone.
You're
in
probably
this.
like, I have to meet her where she's at.
Yeah, you can't just write, okay.
Well,
Like,
All goods, you're on.
yeah.
I literally had to meet you halfway with like your level of
Dearest Marie.
enthusiasm. Hey Marie.
Why is that funny? Go.
Hey. Excellent. Well, you've taken the first step. I have put you on the list for the 2nd of July. Set times are up to 5 minutes. I'll give you a rundown on the night of where you are in the lineup. There we go.
Thank
I don't
you.
know why I'm having trouble reading my
I was going
own
to say,
email.
have you read before? Or?
This would
It's
have
his
been
first
my...
time
making
reading.
it up.
It's his first time
This
reading.
would have
Everyone.
been either AI or my publicist that wrote this. I'm actually just saying this for the first time myself, actually.
Yeah.
As for advice on the stage, I'd say just write out what you want to say and memorize it as best as you can.
Good advice.
Practice it and you'll be off to a good start.
It's ironic.
It was
because-
obviously just after someone had told me that my set was better when
I was going to
practiced
say,
it.
like, it's ironic that
I
you're
seen the
telling her to
callback
write
coming,
down.
and I was
yeah.
like, "Don't you fucking steal my
No,
callback."
it's happened.
I had to jump back
Preparation.
on the grenade. Like,
Yeah.
anyway,
If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
you and I both learnt that long weekends that it's better to practice.
It's better to. I've
the only
definitely
difference
practiced.
is you hadn't been doing comedy for like fucking
Ever.
6 years at that point, like I had been. All right, and on top of that, I wrote, and this is literally, I just copied this from my standard email. Doors are at 7. Show starts at 7:30. I'll be setting up from 6:30. Come check in with me when you arrive, and we'll go from there. Any questions you have before then or on the night, please let me know. Cheers.
Thank you. You made me feel very comfortable.
Just so that if anyone knows, cheers was part of the signature block. I didn't write that.
Oh, okay.
So,
This is very cute.
but there you go. There's the conclusion to your origin story.
That's the conclusion. That's beautiful.
I love it.
And here we are.
Here we are. It's good to see how it all planned out. There's been a few. I think you would be my fourth person who's done their first gig at one of my rooms that had a show in the comedy festival. So
Hell yeah.
Really?
yeah. So 1 year there was a split bill across 3 comedians, and I think either at least 2 of them, and I think the third, maybe their second or third gig, was one of my rooms, but they'd all started within the same sort of time as each other.
That's so good.
And 2 of the 3 had started at one of my rooms, and the third had been there like not long after. So
What a training ground.
Yeah.
well, there we
Well,
go.
you've got to start somewhere. Honestly, like just having the local opportunities is
Apparently,
fantastic.
sending the
Absolutely.
email is a good start. Yeah,
Yeah.
That you've done.
I
the-
excel at that. I
yeah.
told you, I'm a writer first.
She's a great writer.
I love it. Yeah, that's fucking me reading that email is the best writing you've done. I
Thank you.
laughed
Wait
way
till you
harder
read
at
the
that.
book.
Right.
So yeah, that's one thing. Now the other part we've got, there's your origin stories. Look, we're covering it all off. We even have the
Boom.
origin story to the show, which is what we covered in the second part. So we're
It's a
flying
beautiful
along.
thing.
It's a lot of structure in this one. It's got
how we roll.
It's that Greek architecture that Marie brings, and
And the Macedonian
the Macedonian chaos.
Chouse.
Damn,
Chaos.
Absolute chouse.
that's your wrestler name, Macedonia Chaos.
Chaos.
I don't hate that.
It could be mayhem.
No, it's got to have
Macedonian mayhem.
alliteration.
Yeah, Macedonian mayhem.
Yeah.
That's
Now, for a new part that I've introduced to this show, and it's growing to be one of my favourite sections when I've got comedians on the show, especially 2 comedians, because you can bounce off each other. What we're going to do in this next section is play a new game that I like to call... Well, I haven't properly named it yet, but the working title...
Working title.
It sounds legitimate, yeah.
The working title is Comedians Accepting a Compliment. So what we're going to do, one at a time, one of you will tell the other one that you had a good set, and the one that's receiving the compliment, will need to, first of all, like we mentioned before, be very apologetic for how the set went. Like, we're thinking, I've had a couple of examples before, but since you don't watch the podcast, you might watch this episode, but that's too late, isn't it? So
Potential. Look, no promises even to that. If I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna lie to you, Marky. You know what I mean? I might not even watch this. I'll forget that it ever happened.
yeah, I've actually got the Men in Black flashy thing after this. So the first play is just like we mentioned at the start of the show, you're very apologetic for it. Like, I don't know, the lighting was kind of weird, blah, 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 like that sort of thing. That joke didn't land. And then the second time we run it through, it's like the opposite. Yeah, I fucking nailed it. I'm so happy with how it all went. So not confident,
Just giving us a
confident.
script, yeah.
There's our script. And so we'll do... First version, swap sides.
Okay.
And then confident, swap sides, swap back. Okay. Now, let me set the mood.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
An actor prepares. Let me see.
yeah. I'll prepare you by telling you that, because I'm like, I paint pictures for the blind with my words.
Wow. Is that because we have glasses?
No, that's me getting confidence.
Oh,
See?
sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we're doing...
Pictures for the blind. Copy
Okay. It is a Sunday evening. It's downstairs at Smith's Alternative. You've gone up just before the break. The person before you did quite well, and you were sitting in your chair thinking, if I am going up after this, I need to fucking bring it. So you go up there straight after the person's done well. People are still laughing from the previous comedian before you even get on stage.
Right.
And you jump up there with your 5 minutes of A-grade material.
Oh, so you saw me the other night. Nice.
Yeah. Starting to be very relatable at this point. You finish up the set, you go outside, you pour on yourself a glass of water, and someone comes past that had just been in the audience, and they look you dead in the eye and say, "Hey, that was a great set. Let's go."
So we respond.
Yep.
to
So you say it to Marie.
Am I confident?
Yeah. No, you're not confident. You're not confident.
Okay.
You
Hey, I
didn't.
saw your set. That was great.
I'm not sure about that one. I tried some new stuff. A couple of jokes didn't really land. I saw the back row wasn't really laughing.
Everyone had a great time. No, you did great.
Oh, no, I have done better. I've done better, but thank you so much. Sounds like something I'd say.
I was like, she actually
This is
says
so
this.
relatable.
This is-
Yeah.
This is really coming from the heart.
Yeah. Go.
Bless.
Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you play that out? Is that as far as you'd play that
That's
out?
what she'd do, and then
What would
she'd
you do in that
disappear.
situation, though? Would you just go, okay, and walk off?
I would just be like, no, you did good, and then if she keeps going like that, I'm like, look, I fucking tried to compliment her. I'm like, that's the only energy I have for you. If you want to shit all over yourself, that's up to you. You're like, I don't have energy for this.
Fuck yeah, swap. Let's try again.
Okay. All right.
So I'm
All right, now
drinking.
you're... Okay. Hey, that was a really great set.
No, not my best. I'm trying to drown myself from the inside.
Oh, no, that was super funny. Everybody was laughing.
And then, yeah, and scene. You know, that would...
I like how you took a sip of water to be in character of just
being
getting the
character,
water.
you know what I
Yes,
mean?
perfect.
Yeah.
I want to see the confidence now.
Oh,
All right, ready?
Same
this will
scene.
really be acting. Okay.
I was going to say, I'm like,
Okay.
Marie, you have to...
Okay.
Pretend
I
you're...
feel like a
pretend-
dick.
look, I've got a
Picture
hand
this,
up,
you
okay?
did actually just nail it, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Will that help? Because I think that helps.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable.
Okay. Great set. That was my favorite one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Because you had a great set written and you'd prepared really well, so that was your best one. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. No, I've done that one a few times and do the shit one again. I'm better at that.
No,
That was really bad.
It's turned into the shit
hold
one.
on,
It's turned into the shit
I'm
one.
gonna say great set. You're gonna say, yeah, I really nailed it. Ready?
Oh,
We're acting.
okay, acting.
Great set.
Yeah, I really nailed it. I would never say that.
She would
God, I
literally
would never
throw
say that.
herself off a cliff before saying that.
100%. That was really... I really nailed it. I nailed it. I nailed it.
She's just talking about a
Don't
nail on the
know how
hammer. She's
to-
like, that's how
I'm very uncomfortable.
No, she's too modest. She does nail it, and she's like,
This is why I love doing this, because it's practicing one of two things that, like, either you're a confident person or you're not. But either way, it's practicing both sides. It's sort of like, this is like working. Right, picture this. Let me try and
Okay.
put this into a gym perspective for you. This is like doing single arm bicep curls. You can work on the left a little bit more because you're like, this is my weaker side.
but she compliments people all the time. That's the thing. She's always like everyone's hype woman. So when she doesn't accept it, it makes me want to like,
That's the fitness person in me as well. Like I am that person.
This is good. This
Yeah.
is good. Let's switch it up.
Okay.
she's an alter ego. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Go.
Okay. That was such a great set.
Thanks, I nailed it.
This bitch.
I was just trying to follow the own script.
Okay, we'll do it again.
No.
Take two?
No, I was just trying to like follow my own instruction because I gave you the script, so I was trying to follow it, but I realized
How did that
it
feel?
feels yucky.
It was uncomfortable.
It was
wasn't
really uncomfortable because I'd never say like, yeah, I nailed it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for coming, and then I would walk off. Stage left. You know what I mean?
Stage left.
I'd be appreciative, but depends on who's giving me the compliment.
Sure.
Because anytime like a friend compliments me, I feel like it's biased.
Yeah,
Like I need
right.
a stranger to say
Needs
like
to be
good
a
stuff,
stranger.
and even then, I'm just like, that's only because we made eye contact. You know what I mean?
Fuck, I get you. Yeah.
But the thing is, like I like my work, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I feel like artists have a tendency to self-sabotage, and I was very much like that in the past. I feel like I'm trying to reframe the way I perform now, because if it's like, if you don't like it that much, don't do it.
That's
Right?
fair. That's fair.
And like with comedy, it's like sometimes you're gonna really hit and you can ride that wave, and some days you're gonna flop. And I've bombed so hard on stage where it just feels like I might as well just stop.
Yeah.
Like just literally live to work and work to live, you know? But it's just fun. Like you just gotta. But accepting compliments is really hard.
It's hard.
'Cause all I say now is like, thank you.
Yeah,
And
literally.
then maintain intense eye contact until they get uncomfortable and leave. It's like, whew, we
So
got
you've
through.
reversed the roles
That's
there. I
it,
like
yeah.
that.
If I'm uncomfortable, we're both uncomfortable.
All right, this is for all of us.
Okay.
To cap it off, I think that I found the best way to combat it.
Okay.
All right, so that you can both see me. One of you say that I had a good set, and I've practiced so hard at this. This is part of why I did this as a podcast
Okay.
section, because it was me practicing for this.
So what are we complimenting on you?
So just say it's a good set. Yep.
Good set, Marky.
Thanks.
Mad.
That's literally what I had to take away from this.
Well, see you next time.
Bye.
I have gone through every motion, and I still found that that's the best way.
Just say thank you.
I've literally,
Just thank you,
I've
that's it.
literally gone down the path of like, oh, you liked that? Well, I've actually got like, do you have social media? I've got Instagram. Like, literally, I've oversold myself.
Sales pitch.
Or you
I've
challenged them.
tried-
What was your favourite bit?
What's your favourite bit?
If you like it so
I've
much.
done the other side where you're just like, I didn't think that joke landed, like all that shit. Like I have in person to actual people, which is why I'm glad we can do it here in a safe environment.
Yeah. Or you should like, thanks, I've got to go fund me for future comedy because
Yeah,
this doesn't
literally,
pay.
I've tried to sell tickets off the back of a good set. Like I've been like, I've actually got a show in
like,
November.
damn, we don't like you that much.
You
I was
know,
just trying to be nice.
I've literally been like, I've got here, look, here's a business card with a QR code. You scan that, takes it to my website. You've got a bunch of, it's so fucking many different things I've tried to do off the back of that. But yeah, it's literally, I've come down to the conclusion, thanks. And nothing else is always.
But can I ask, what? So the confident one, sorry, I've got to go back to this confidence thing because it's such a foreign concept. Like, who says more than thank? Like, what do you say? Like,
Yeah, true.
How much of a...
I think it varies who says it. I've legitimately seen people say, I nailed it,
Yuck.
when they're like a fucking out-of-town comedian talking to another comedian because they're like doing that like big dog thing, you know, where they're
right.
just like, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
How do we feel about this one? Sorry to interject,
Ooh,
but
okay.
let's say like, oh, thank you. That one felt really good. So it's good to get some validation. I appreciate your compliment.
Oh,
That's a
that?
fucking good one. That's a
right,
good one.
that is good.
Just to be like, I acknowledge that.
Yeah, write it down
that
because you
one-
won't ever listen to
That
it
one
on the
felt
episode.
good, like, because you know sometimes when you're like on stage and you can feel the audience vibing, so it's like you don't want to just discredit yourself and be like, oh no, it was shit, like oh no, but it's just like
True.
thank you, that felt really good. I'm glad that you appreciated it. Hopefully, I can continue doing.
I had a
this.
great one on.
Actually, that's good.
I had a great one
Accept and
from a
receive
fellow
and return.
comedian. A fellow comedian. This is the best response for like the not confident version.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, nice set, and he goes, nah.
I feel like I know who that is straight off the bat. I feel like I know who that is.
But how's this in Melbourne? I went down and did an open mic, and there was a dude that I was 1 year into comedy. He was like 8, and
Years old?
8 years into comedy. I was one.
I was like 1 year into comedy at 8 years old. He's
Wow.
still
No,
7?
no. So I was 1 year in, he was 8 years in,
Right.
right?
Oh, okay,
and I
copy.
literally said to him at the back of the room, so he's already done his set, he's already about to leave, right?
Yeah.
I'm up the back and I was at the end of the night because, you know, fuck, I got, like, they don't, in this particular time in Melbourne's history, for a lot of open mics, it was like if you didn't know somebody, you were at the fucking bottom of the list. Yeah. I don't know if it's still like that. It was at least still like that about 3 years ago when I fucking went back. But anyway,
Yeah, so this guy.
he comes up, he's walking past me to leave.
Yeah.
And I think he was exactly like that just before the break. He's leaving, he's walking past me, so there's no one on stage, so it's not like he needed to be quiet or quick because he wasn't interrupting anything.
He's just knocking things as he's
Literally as he's walking past, I was like, hey dude, you did really well, that was great. And he's just like, yeah man, I've been doing this for fucking ages, and just walked out.
Yeah.
I was just like, Jesus Christ.
I feel with people like that,
And the only
It's
reason I
icky.
found out that he'd been doing it for so long
because he told you.
is because I was like, ages, how fucking long? So I looked up his Insta and it said on there, literally said in his bio,
Have been doing comedy for 8 years.
literally
On the 1st of January,
Yeah,
he increased
Drops
it.
mic because I don't have to be quiet because there's no one after me.
fuck him. So
Yeah.
I don't even know who we're talking about,
But
but
yeah.
I feel
I
like
will
people,
never mention the name on the podcast,
I
but
don't,
yeah,
I don't think it's necessary because people like that, I find like I would rather be, I don't know, I would rather have a community within the comedy scene, like, rather than isolate myself like
Sure.
that. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I feel like you can get better and still form like strong bonds with people. You know, and not everyone's your cup of tea, that's fine. But I don't know, being a dick it takes a lot of energy to be a dick. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like being nice, like paying a compliment or
For
like
sure.
an encouraging word. Like
Yeah.
I always appreciate if I bum on stage and someone's like, hey man, like, you'll get him next time, and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I feel like if you bomb, the best thing to say is just fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I think compliment when it's good, don't say shit when they're bad, because they already fucking
you know.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Marie would be like, no, you should.
It's honest feedback from another comedian. I get it, but yeah, random audience member, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
if I do
what do
shit,
you know?
shut your mouth.
Yeah, just no one really remembers like people that are super shit though. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I'd
That's
rather
how I run.
not be remembered if I do shit.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you do badly,
Please don't remember my shit
please
set.
forget me.
Yeah.
Forget I exist. You know what I mean?
I'm going to wrap up this now because we have to squeeze in a final segment on the show. Now, I'm going to hype it here at the end of the show.
Okay.
I am going to be leading into a quiz at the end of this that I've actually made just for you.
She just said she can't do trivia, Mark.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it.
Literally.
We're doing it tonight.
You're going, so this is your warm up.
Yeah, so if you've enjoyed this episode and you want to see the quiz that we're going to get into after this, there is a link in the description of this, and it'll take you straight to the YouTube
one of
video.
them?
Yeah, it'll be like it's an audio.
The link
thing,
should just
yeah,
be on
so-
the complete other side.
Yeah. So
Like
yeah,
and subscribe.
if you want to check out the thing that I've put together and see how you guys go at this quiz that I've developed,
Oh, no.
check out the YouTube video after this. But in the meantime, where can people find you on social media?
I really should shorten my handle, but it's Marie _Anagnostis.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No, they'll
Fine,
find.
spell it.
Yeah. If you've got me on Instagram, I'm going to tag her in the episode. You can
Yeah.
just click on it. Yep.
So
That.
mine on TikTok and Instagram is the same. So @_Makedonka S. So MAKEDONKAS.
Yep.
And on YouTube, it's just @Makedonkas.
Yep. Cool. Excellent. So check these guys out. You've got.
I'm following Marie, so you can just get her off there.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Put her in your bio.
Link
If you're
to
looking
Marie.
for Marie, here's her profile.
Find Makedonka.
Yeah.
This is easier.
How ironic is it though that Makedonka might be easier to find than Marie? And
Anagnostis, girl.
Fuck.
No, sorry,
That
keep
is
going.
so good. So yeah, thanks everyone for listening to the show. And if you're listening to this, you already found me, so I don't need to fucking say anything.
Thanks, Marky.
Thanks, Marky.
Cheers. Don't buy me a drink. Just name names.
Yeah, right. Big Tony. Fucking thrown out of the strip club with your floppy disk.
You got a big beard, dude.
Shame for shit all day.
Me and my best friend, Marky Worthington.
Keep it simple. Count your money.
That they're not proud of.
Just give me $10.
Hey, right?
Click.
Did you hang up?
No, I just said click.